You cannot deny the vibe. I've been slaying with my tribe. Fence rider, step aside. All the fake shit about to die. If you can't look me in the eye, when you talking shit won't get a rise. Coming up, it's no surprise. No, everybody want a slice. Sorry, motherfuckers, get away now. Climbing up the ladder, so I gotta keep the weight down. Hearing on my voice that I come with the bass sound. Blessed for the town, so you know that I'm way bound. Way bound. Come correct, you know I don't condone that phony shit. I'm the one, so be cautious how you approaching this. Right in the beat like it's cruise control, cause all of my lyrics are from the soul. If you started with haters, you're losing, bro. Nobody could ever keep me from my growth. Creating no ways to achieve on my goals. I'm on the road to fame. HIGHKEY, yes, you gon' learn my fucking name. You cannot deny the vibe. I've been slaying with my tribe. Fence rider, step aside. All the fake shit about to die. If you can't look me in the eye, when you talking shit won't get a rise. Coming up, it's no surprise. No, everybody want a slice. Sorry, motherfuckers, get away now. Climbing up the ladder, so I gotta keep the weight down. Hearing on my voice that I come with the bass sound. Blessed for the town, so you know that I'm way bound. Way bound. Come correct, you know I don't condone that phony shit. I'm the one, so be cautious how you approaching this. Right in the beat like it's cruise control, cause all of my lyrics are from the soul. If you started with haters, you're losing, bro. Nobody could ever keep me from my growth. Creating no ways to achieve on my goals. I'm on the road to fame. HIGHKEY, yes, you gon' learn my fucking name.
Had to stream, and we are live. You know how it is. Always got technical difficulties. So she is logging into her laptop, and she's going to join here shortly. This was going to be fun for me because I've been trying to get this one for I've been trying to get this podcast for a minute, and it just hasn't worked out. We were going to do it live. Then that didn't work out for one reason or another. Then I scheduled it again, and it didn't work out. Then we hit this virus thing. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, and then once she got a new job at a radio station. We'll find out about that. And then, and here we are. Now we're in the middle of a quarantine virus. So this is Sarah. She's from Colorado Springs. She'll be joining us in just a second through StreamYard. Hopefully everything works out. Or I'll bring her in via telephone if I have to. But she's trying to get logged into her computer. And so on her laptop. So hopefully we'll get her in here in just a second. Either way, we'll get her in, whether it be by phone or by video. But I'm excited for this one. I've seen Sarah and her husband perform a couple of times. They have a group called Affliction Music, D Styles, and HIGHKEY, which she would be the high key portion of the Affliction Music. So it'll be fun just to learn a little bit more about her. She's a mother. She works a job and she does full-time music. So it'll just be a good break from talking true crime, and I'll get a different podcast. Plus I need some more guests. So I got to do some with some guests. And that'll be fun. I had a good day today. I hope you guys had a good day chilling out in your quarantine time.
She's a cool local.
She is a cool local. My wife says she's a cool local too. She is a cool local. I went fishing with my girl. I relived some footage from another time, like a couple of years ago. So that was fun for me to relive. If she's having problems, we can go by phone. Let me see what she's saying here. I don't want to try to just do small talk and stall. What I should do is show y'all some Affliction music videos. That's what I should be doing right now. So let's see if we can find a couple more high key. Then by that time she'll be in, and we'll be going. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's a 1 minute little cipher. So she's like a full-fledged R&B little rapper. One of a few women in the business here in Colorado Springs. Here is part of a cipher she was a part of, I think. Let's check it out.
Eat my pussy like a natural. Then
Oh
I'll show you
my
why this cover
God.
red is magical.
That one's gonna be
you know
good.
It's anything but casual, and I can make you feel radical. Hey, fuck anything sensual. Love will just fuck up your mental, bro. There's a reason why I'm so skeptical. But certain things I will never mention, so just keep your guards up, your eyes and ears open. Actions always speak louder than the words spoken. Learn from every lesson and every heart broken. Remember, every path you walk is one that you've chosen. Don't leave your fate in the hands of another. Lead by example and walk with your brothers. Fuck the fake love, broken dreams and empty lovers. All can be limitless when the devil's off your shoulder. I keep it smooth, and you already know that when I'm in the mood, shit gon' get real cool. I put tab and cruise. I like my visuals, can't handle all my juice. Dope individual, y'all see I got that sex appeal. And my team, they already know the deal. Cause I can't help but always keep it real. That's why my music's something that you feel.
Oh, I'm gonna find another one. That is awesome. I love that. That was a little bit of a shock to you guys. Let's see, episode. I want to find another one. Oh, here's Affliction. This is her and her husband. Perfect. Let's do this one. She's gonna be embarrassed by the time she comes on. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Let's make sure she. Let's see. Hey, you want to call in? We're still gonna show some music videos though. I love it. Oh, I don't know what this is.
Crazy am I be. It's just me and you, even in the crowded room. Cause I know how to make you feel the way you want to. You can try and hide it, we both know you like it. You can never stay away, but you can say.
Ooh, for me to let you in, you need a key. In exchange, you need collateral. I'm reaching for your heart. I've never been great with these things, but the way you look tonight is never saving them with me. It's just crazy the things that you do to me. Knew you were shrewd as you screwing me, fussing and fighting. That ain't nothing new to me. Watching you cry was enough. Kill me softly like you just be passing me your bottle. She passing me by. She doesn't feel other guys. It's part of our plight. Looks for the love of her life. One that cake and the piece of the pie. That isn't right. Now I got her on the line. Hoping it's different this time. She holding her breath, but until I run out of mind, I worship her very design. I'm just amusing my blues, taking time to lose. Go ahead, tell me the truth. Swing to me out of your rules. Which one do you think I could do? It's not pick and choose. One day I'll get it past up all of these women. We can start from beginning, but we're changing our ending. Oh, gaze got me froze like Medusa. Stars turning dim if I lose her, and now I refuse to. Taking me under like scuba, cheaper riding me than a Uber. That's just the usual. Bones in the back of our cruiser as we Kama Sutra the passion consumers. The time and they right, but the vibe is the dopest. The strangest, the closest get high to me smoking like.
There's a disconnection at our souls intersection. If you were looking for discretion, hooked in the wrong direction. Crazy, yeah, I might be, but could never find another like me. Shit gets strange, we get close.
We get close, shit gets strange when we get close. We get close, shit gets strange when we get close. We get close, shit gets strange when we get close. We get close.
It's just me and you, even in the crowded room. Cause I know how to make you feel the way you want to. You can try and hide it, we both know you like it. You could never stay away, boy, I got you consumed. Wanna tangle but we weave, when our hearts are on our sleeves. I shouldn't say but I can't leave. Trying to give you love but not to see ya, but you refuse to receive my healing. So I keep a fishing line from breathing. But you know no one else can give you this feeling. Don't wanna give it to me, but your heart I'm stealing. Hey.
Nice. Oh, I might just let this one run. I am trying to get. She's having computer difficulties.
For so long I've been waiting, baby, for us to make it steady. It's crazy. Just tell me when you're ready, ready. Just tell me when you're ready, ready. I've been thinking all about which route to take to work it out, baby. Doing other things that you know you shouldn't be. Steady driving me crazy. Tried to run your game on me, but I'm a queen and I just don't play that. Player, you should know by now I'm the realest. And the fake don't fade, so I don't pick up the phone when you start telling those lies. You have been a favor, I can see it in your eyes, babe. But I can see it, boy. So don't you repeat it, boy. You beside your ambition. Okay, okay. Okay, hi. The best? Yes, I would say so. Knock on wood. I think that everyone in my family is surviving it so far.
Back. Okay, so I'm Sarah. My artist name is HIGHKEY. I'm originally from Texas, and I've lived in Colorado Springs, Colorado for the last 5 years. I've been doing music out here for the last 5 years. With my man and music partner as well. His name is David, also known as D Styles. So we do music together and individually. We also throw our own events under Mountain House Music Collective. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I sing, I rap. I like to make people laugh a lot. Okay, so honestly, I've been singing since I was like 4 years old. But as far as taking it seriously, I would say I started to take it serious when I was like 12. And I started entering in different competitions, like with choir, and then stuff like I do now, like singing the national anthem for Special Olympics, for fights, for, you know, like what have you, like opening other different games and stuff like that. It's awesome. So I've never been to these type of fights before, so it was really different and it was really cool. And I'm a big baby, so I definitely thought that I was gonna not be able to watch, but it wasn't that bad. And there was bloodshed, but I was still able to watch. It wasn't too bad. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to sing for their all of their fights for sure. It's awesome.
I think my chat is telling me I am muted.
No.
Oh no, somebody says I can hear fine. Her name is Sarah Nelson. D-Watt, what's up? Your mic, bro. They can hear you fine. I'm just making sure they can hear me now. I'm
Okay.
just gonna you know, this is what happens with this technology stuff. We're all trying to figure it out. So it's all good.
I've got a bunch of stuff in front of me.
Let me just see. Oh, we can hear you both. They said they can hear us fine. So we're golden. We're golden. And I got my camera figured out here, so it'll be awesome.
Yeah, Paige actually just hit me up today about this this live feed artist.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick. So you're gonna do some music at that?
Yeah, he asked me to do one song. So I think that'll be pretty neat too.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's weird right now. This whole thing is weird. Have you had how many shows, or have you had shows cancel on you guys?
Damn near all of them have been canceled, and we're a little worried because we have a festival. It's called the Kushstock Festival, and it's in California, and we're worried that that one might get canceled too. But it's like right at the cutoff date, so like we might make it in there. I don't know.
Oh, but so yeah, they haven't canceled it yet, though.
Not yet. But our like Devin the Dude was canceled and Greaves was canceled. So both those shows of the Black Sheep have been canceled, and they canceled their whole tour actually because of the virus. So
have you guys done any of these like live music, you know, keep people going through quarantine safe ones?
We have a live feed, but we've actually recorded a couple of videos. We're just waiting for our videographer to get the footage back to us, and we're going to post it.
Yeah, and tell me about this video that I showed it actually at the beginning here, before you came on and before I came on. Tell me about that little bitty clip video that was on Facebook for this. Is this a contest?
Yeah, so it's the Tech 9 challenge. So actually, my boyfriend was going to be the only one that was going to do it, just because I didn't see the point in us competing against each other, because if either of us win, we both win. You know what I mean? We're both going to be each other's. So I went up there originally with him to record him, and then he had decided that since he needs to go ahead and get other people, because he needs a total of 12 people in the competition, he needs to put so many together. He already had 2 artists there. He was like, let's go ahead and put it in. Like, all right. So that's that's my audition, so to speak, for the chance to open up for Tech Nine. And what's different about this is Tech Nine himself is going to be actually looking at the submission videos.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
No, he's got a huge following here too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. He's a big. It's a big deal there. Well, that's fun. So no, okay. So tell me about how you guys have been in this music scene down here in Colorado Springs, because I've seen you at a couple of shows. You guys do quite a bit. Tell me about like how, what is the music scene down here in Colorado Springs?
There's a lot of striving and thriving and hungry artists out here in Colorado. A lot. And in Texas, I feel like there wasn't, or maybe in the town that I was in, there wasn't nearly as many people trying to make it as a musician. You know what I mean? And I feel like here there's so many different people that are trying to do it. And I honestly feel like if instead of being in competition with each other, if more of us could just come together, that we would be a lot further and we would maybe have a little more recognition. But that's just my opinion.
Tell me about, hey, we were trying to get this going early on, and then how's the job at the radio station going? Are you digging that?
So I did. I enjoyed my job there. I no longer work there.
Oh.
Yeah, so I left there a couple of months ago. Yeah.
No worries. No, well, you don't have to talk about it.
I don't want to speak ill of them whatsoever. I still appreciated my opportunity there. I just need to be paid.
There you go. That's radio for you.
I have to be paid for my time, you know what I mean?
No, that's radio. It's interesting because I was actually talking to somebody about that radio station the other day. Cool. So tell me, working with your man, doing music, and you have kids, work, full time, all this stuff. Why do you do this art? Why do you get into this? Why do you put a lot of time and effort into your music?
This is my passion. I feel like this is what I'm called to do, to reach people and kind of let people know that they're not alone in their struggles and what they're going through. And within my lyrics, I can kind of shed light, maybe, on the darkness that everyone's going to go through. You know what I mean? But I've always felt it's always just come natural to me, singing and writing, and I've always felt like it's what I'm supposed to do. So like I said, I'm passionate about it, and it's my outlet too. So it's kind of how I release like negative energy, positive energy, like anything that's going on. I just write it down and then sing it or rap it.
You gonna do a little flow right now?
Oh my God.
Put you on the spot? No. Hey, I played a couple of your videos, and I played one, and listen, most of my audience is female older generation audience. Some of them probably have kids my age and kids your age.
So vulgar.
But and I loved it because I pushed play on one of yours, and it started with something pretty vulgar, and I was like, oh, this is just gonna break them in straight up. So tell me about being this vulgar kind of rapper in this world.
Okay. So for that video that you're speaking of, it was the first cypher that I was in here in Colorado Springs. And I was in a different place. And yeah, I came on pretty strong. My other ones, there might be like some curse words, but what I'm saying isn't as vulgar as the first cypher that I did. I'm speaking more openly, I think, or maybe more, what's the right word?
Listen, you don't have to apologize to me because I look at it like art. I look at it like art. And so like, it's like a bloody painting, like my actual audience is true crime. So they're used to bloody, vulgar murder. I mean, we talk about people getting beat with baseball bats, right? That's vulgar. Well, then I look at artists and people get mad if they cuss or they're vulgar, but it's really just a form of like splattering blood on the canvas, And so don't apologize for it. I just wanted to know like where that drove from. Where's that coming from? What was that different place you were in, and how'd you come out of that different place?
I was very lost and popping tabs of acid and
Gotcha.
really broken, you know. And then now I'm more at a place where I found myself. I love myself. I love everyone around me, and I feel loved instead of feeling unloved and kind of like the whole world is against me kind of thing.
So does your music like reflect that now?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like so if you know me, like I'm bubbly and I'm naturally a happy person, but for whatever damn reason in my music, like I'm such a sad girl. And for whatever reason, that's what I'm most inspired is like, or you know, like because that's something that like really impacted me. You know what I mean? But I promise, I'm not sad. I'm okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, part of your music and definitely part of the video. It's not. I mean, you got a little actor in you. You're doing a little performance. You're entertainment. So, you know, feeling that music. You've been featured with some other artists, though, right?
Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot to show for myself because I was focused on my joint project with David, and then a bunch of features with so many different artists here in Colorado. So now I'm finally focusing on my solo project, and you're gonna cry. It's just big emotional baby. We might as well just call it Sad Girl, the album. We might as well just call
The whole album's sad and depressing.
it Sad Girl.
Well, we live in kind of a sad world right now.
But she's really happy.
Sad.
Hashtag
when is this album coming out?
So I'm the worst. And last year I said it was gonna come out, or the year before last, I said it was gonna come out last year, and that didn't happen. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why, but I just get scared. I believe in myself, but when it's all eyes on me, it's like too much pressure, and I'm like, and when I have David and it's us doing our thing, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. You know what I mean? Because it's not just me that's up there. And when it's just me, I'm like, like I have to catch my breath. Like my knees are shaking. Like it's a little different. And I just had to, you know, kind of push myself more to work on my solo stuff. Whereas my other stuff, I just like did it because I knew that I had to do it and get it done.
You got to do it. I mean, there might not be tomorrow, so I'm just saying.
True.
You know, so I encourage you to kick after it. But I think you're together. You and David do awesome. I mean, it's a cool dynamic between you guys. It's something that there's not a lot of it out there. I mean, there's not a lot of female artists in the Colorado Springs area, is there?
In the Springs, I don't think so.
No, yeah, I mean, there's some up in Denver.
Now, she's incredible.
Who?
Ebony, or it says Ejay Law. I'll have to type it out somehow, or I'll go back and put it in the comments.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, I'll put her music page. If you guys haven't heard her, you'll love her.
No, it's sweet. And you push most of your stuff through your Facebook, right?
Yes, we recently are on all major platforms though. So there's that. That's cool.
And that's under Affliction, right?
Affliction Music.
Affliction Music. No, that's sweet. So what's kind of your goals for 2020 if we ever get through this virus stuff? Like, I mean, you guys had some shows coming up. You had stuff moving, and like, what's your push for this year? What are you trying to get out? The album. What else?
Yeah, I think that we've reached kind of a lot of goals, like to get booked on a festival. We did that, and we've been trying to get on this festival for years, bro. Years. I'm talking the same email to this guy or message, and he's like reading them, never saying anything, and then finally, boom! I just like went crazy, and I like posted everything. It's my little Buddha. I just posted every single like video clip that I thought was like our best, and a really well thought out message. And I'm like, you can't turn us away. And then he was like, yeah. Because I told him what we like to do, which is basically book artists and show them that you don't have to pay to play, which is what most people at a higher level do here. They'll charge you like $200 show and a ticket quota. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand that side of it for sure.
And so we try to show artists that we'll pay you for your time and you don't have to pay us for a deposit, and try to show them that there's other ways to go about it. And so I explained that to him in the message, and he was like, yeah, we do the same thing. He was like, explaining that people are having to pay $15,000 just to have a booth there. But we can be on the show for free. And within seconds, he sent us flyers, and I was like, oh my God, no.
And now this crappy virus.
I know. So hopefully it still happens. Right?
So this is out in California, and it's a festival out there that just
look it up, Kushstock Festival, and I'll put that in the comments too, all the details about it. And
you're awesome.
Like, yes. So
and
I'll put all that in there.
What date is that festival?
I'm not looking worse. I think it's April 17th.
Oh yeah, you're like right at the
April 18th. It's April 18th. April 18th.
Let me look at David for a second.
Yeah, I was like, everyone look at my man, babe. I had to do it this way because I couldn't get it to work.
It's all right though. What's up, my man?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. You having fun?
Yeah, man. You already know it. Doing my little smoke break. You know what I'm saying?
Taking your little smoke break. Hey, you're surviving this virus is what you're doing.
I'm doing my best. I'm trying to write quite a bit, but it's like kind of hard when, I like writing when I want to do it, not when I have to do it. I feel like I'm kind of driving myself a little stir crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
Bring out some inspiration in both of us. You know what I mean? So
sweet. Hey, well, thanks for letting us borrow Sarah for a little bit.
Of course, man. What are you talking about? Yeah, be safe.
All right, man. We'll see ya.
I'm coming out.
He's chilling straight up.
I know. I was like, oh, wow.
So, all right. So, festival, you're on it, but we're just crossing our fingers for this craziness. Hey, Trump said we're supposed to be free by like Easter or something. So, maybe we'll be free by Easter.
I don't know, bro.
So, what about, okay, and then local stuff. You're kind of building up. Where do you guys, are you recording all your own stuff, or do you got a studio you work with?
No, so we've worked with several studios, but for the most part, we're like David's whole last project was recorded was with Macado. You know who that is.
Come on.
Oh, baby.
Come on.
He's definitely family all day, and he's actually where most artists go to record. But like I said, that's not the only place we go. There's definitely other studios. And there's even artists that do music that we've done music with that have their own studios as well that, we're blessed enough to get to record there too.
Sweet.
But yeah, there's, like I said, you'd be surprised how many recording studios there really is here in the Springs. There's a lot of people trying to do this.
No, that's what I like because, well, obviously I know Macado. Macado is my boy, by the way, for those watching. And so I'm going to get Macado on this podcast eventually, but he's always so busy. Yeah. No, I always felt like the music scene was cool in Colorado Springs, with the exception of, I know there's a lot of, competition or whatever. Everybody's trying to do their own thing. Promoters are trying to do their own thing, trying to make their own money. That's funny. The independent world of music, quota, ticket list. Hey, you got to bring this many people. You got to pay this much for our stage or to come on beforehand. How's that been coming up? And you guys learning all those little ins and outs of the politics?
We have been screwed over so many times, and every single time we never expected it to happen, obviously. But now, thankfully, we've reached a point where we're paid for our time, and we're able to pay anyone who works with us as well through the venue. So whether it be Cervantes or the Black Sheep or wherever we end up being, the Aggie, someone's at the door. But yeah, so once we figured out that we could be in this position, that's when we really wanted to show other artists that they could too. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be just one person or just one artist here. Like, why can't everyone be able to be within that position? And we're not going to take advantage of it and charge you. Like, that drives me so crazy. Like, so the artists are doing all of the work. Like, they're bringing the crowd there. They're buying your beer and stuff. Like, are you kidding me? So literally, we're doing everything, and you're just sitting back and getting paid for it. So.
Listen to you. You're like the little voice for the music industry, for the little bitty rap guys down in the Springs. Hey, so you're a mom, right?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yeah. So
son's gonna be 9 in 2 days.
So being a mom and like a little hip hop artist, how does that work with a little 9-year-old?
So
Miss Vulgar rap artist too. How did you do you let them listen?
So actually, my son is in Texas, and he has heard probably not near as much as my daughter has. Now, my daughter, on the other hand, she's 6. She's gonna be 7. She has always been there. She's been there when we've written this stuff. She goes with us to the studio, and she knows all of our songs. She knows better than to use curse words, but those actually aren't the songs that. The ones where I'm singing and David is singing with me are her favorite songs. Those are the ones that she sings along to. I love it when she'll she'll put our CD in her Xbox and I'll just hear her sing along to our stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, she loves me.
That's really where it's at though. Like even if you were to die tomorrow, that's what makes it worth it. Like when your kids are doing that. Kids are proud of you.
My son and her, they both sing. Even my stepson, he's a little singer and a little dancer. Like all of them got it. I can't wait till they get older. And my son, he plays piano as well. And I'm so proud of them. We're gonna have a little Jackson 5 out here.
Nice. Hey, well, tell us where you're gonna be at Never Again because of this damn virus. It's like you can't even promote stuff anymore because we don't even know if it's gonna happen.
I know, and like most stuff is canceled. Like I said, the only thing really I can promote really right now, the one with Pays, the live.
That one will happen 100%. So that's April 25th. That's going to be a live, or I can promote it for you because I think I know all the details. Live art show. That's going to be a live art showing of my buddy Pays, tattoo artist. You guys met Pays when I got my Gannon tattoo, and that'll be April 25th. That'll be live on a bunch of places. You'll be able to see that on Dad with a Phone, Pays 164. There'll be a bunch of people pushing that. So, and you're going to do some music there.
Yeah. So he asked me to do just one song, but I'm going to do one song.
Yeah. You should probably plan for 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Just plan for 2.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll pretty much make sure that we'll jing that through. And then, we should just do another podcast with you and your man, and we'll just call it Affliction Music too. So when can we get that one in? We need to promote that one. When are you guys going to be available?
I mean, we could do that tomorrow even. Is that too soon?
No, it's not too soon for me. So that's tomorrow's Monday. Let's do it tomorrow.
Because he lost his job because of the virus, obviously, but he already got a new one. And so I want to do it before he starts his new job.
Let's do it tomorrow. Yeah, let's sit down and we'll get him on too, and we'll talk again. That'll be fun. I don't even care. It's not too soon. It's gonna live. It lives forever. So, and you're not gonna do any bars for us. You're not gonna like spit anything for us.
How about this? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow with David.
Hook, line, and sinker. Hey, thanks for giving me a little bit of time tonight. I know we had some technicals, but hey, let's work this out. We can do it we can do it just like this if we have to. So it worked out. So let's plan tomorrow. What time tomorrow?
I have to get with him to figure out what time.
Well, don't worry about. Well, you can message me later.
Oh, okay.
Message.
Ask him right now.
No worries. That I was just gonna promote it right now, just since we got people listening, because I want to bring you both on and talk about it, and I'll play some more of y'all's music too. But hey,
we'll both do something live for you guys tomorrow.
Yes, I'm holding you to it now.
We will.
Cool. Hey, all right. So yeah, message me and we'll work out a time. So hey, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. So we'll see you guys
tomorrow. We'll see you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I don't even care. Y'all ain't got nothing going on tomorrow. I know you don't. You know why I know you don't got nothing going on tomorrow? Because we're in the middle of a quarantine. So, yeah, I'm going to get David and Sarah on tomorrow and make them do live performances because there's nothing else going on for real. So, hey, you should support local artists. However, you could do that, whether that's go to a local show, go like their local fan page or whatever. I actually love supporting artists because, man, without art, we are boring. Without vulgarness, we are boring people. I love that I love that she was that vulgar, right? When I showed y'all that video, only so that you could hear a little bit of that story and where she was at. I love that artists are free to splatter blood on the canvas, just like a rapper's able to splatter blood across their lyrics. It's what makes art art. It's what makes us feel emotion. It's what gives the sane the outlet so that they don't have to become those people behind that bloody side. It's fun. So, hey, well, then that's an easy podcast for me tomorrow. So I've got another podcast, hopefully with David and Sarah tomorrow from Affliction Music. Thanks for joining Dad with a Phone. I love talking to anyone that's doing something that they love. And I know that Sarah and David are doing what they love. I know that they're passionate about it, and they're good people, and they do good music. So you can find me at all the links below. Thanks for watching Dad with a Phone. Maybe this helped you get through 45 minutes of Corona quarantine. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you were inspired. Maybe your little girl was inspired. It's fun, though. It's fun to talk to people doing something, like not sitting around. Just they're actually doing something, whatever that life art is that they love. So find me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. I'm still in TikTok. How can I be in TikTok jail? Come on. My TikTok account is crazy. I'm in TikTok jail. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Throw some money in the bucket if you like Dad with a Phone. If you don't, leave a review on Facebook because I love a good Facebook review.